Well, with criminal allegations lodged against him, and a federal one at that, there is a possibility that attorney Mark Smith could face attorney-disciplined sanctions from the Guam Bar Ethics Committee. Meanwhile, Governor Cavell also had a few words to say about the case, as Smith is his former brother-in-law. Governor Eddie Cavell had this to say about attorney Mark Smith, who was recently indicted on Section 8 housing fraud in federal court. Quote, "I am saddened to hear of the indictment. First, on a personal basis, attorney Smith is a former husband of my sister, as well as the father of my nephew, both of whom I love and care dearly for. As a governor, I am also saddened because I do not condone any criminal activity on my island. It is important now to allow the legal process to move forward," end quote. As an attorney, Smith is held to a higher standard, hence an ethics committee that handles all lawyers registered with the Guam Bar Association. But just like every other citizen, he is also entitled to due process rights. We spoke with ethics prosecutor Bruce Bradley, who would be the attorney to investigate any ethics violations. While Bradley could not confirm nor deny the existence of an investigation into attorney Smith, he did point out that there are several sets of rules and procedures that govern the conduct of lawyers, specifically the Guam Rules of Professional Conduct. While lawyers, just like any other citizen, is entitled to due process rights and the presumption of innocence until proven guilty, they are also held to a different standard when it comes to practicing law. The GRPC defines misconduct as any deliberate violation of the rules of professional conduct, committing a criminal act that reflects adversely on the lawyer's honesty, trustworthiness, or fitness as a lawyer, engage in conduct involving dishonesty, fraud, deceit, misrepresentation, or prejudicial to the administration of justice, imply or even state an ability to improperly influence a government agency or official, or to assist a judicial officer, such as a judge, in violation of law or judicial conduct. There are 4 modes of discipline for an attorney. Punishment includes private reprimand, public reprimand, suspension, and finally, disbarment. According to the rules, a conviction does not always result in discipline. Ultimately, the deciding factor is a combination of the investigation, a recommendation by the 7-member ethics committee, and finally, the Supreme Court. Likewise, discipline can happen at any time, even before a conviction in a court of law, such as summary suspension, depending on how serious the alleged crime is. But again, that is all up to the ethics prosecutor, the ethics committee, and finally, the Supreme Court. This is the second time in a month that a local attorney surfaced in the media for criminal charges. Last week, immigration lawyer Richard William Hamlin was arrested and charged with aggravated assault, public drunkenness, and resisting arrest after he allegedly stabbed another man during a bar fight.